Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. So I listened to the Jack Reiss interview, and he said he did what was best for boxing. He did it in the spirit of boxing. Now let's break that down. Is spirit of the boxing a synonym for cheating? 100% right. And in my humble opinion, 9 out of 10 referees would have stopped that fight after you seeing his head hit the canvas and basically him being unresponsive. He basically said that he snapped two at the count of five, and I'm going to create a correlation as to why in the spirit means basically cheating and or giving a second chance or an extended chance beyond the normal scope of things, right? Brotherhood, right? Black brotherhood, right? We'll give our cousin, our brother, our father, a black man, a second chance or extend the first chance because why? He's a brother, right? And so I can understand that. I don't understand that as a referee, because he was out. If he was staggering and he was two, maybe not. But now, here's where it gets fishy. How does Jack Reiss define spirit? Is it because Tyson Fury's white and I immediately went to race just to have y'all motherfuckers ejaculate with negative thoughts? And I use the term ejaculate on purpose so it spills all over you, so you see that visual and it's spilling all over your fucking face. And two, is he doing it because he's a referee? Is he pro-white? Was he mad at Deontay Wilder for standing up for black people? All these goes into play. It's too much room for interpretation. That's why there's a 10 count. You don't make the 10 count, you lose. And I don't care what nobody say, a 10 seconds is a direct correlation with a 10 count. All right? There's not no, and I know there's human error, so it might be 0.1, 0.2 seconds off for them to some degree. But at the end of the day, a 10-second count, a 10 count is the direct definition of a 10 count is basically 10 seconds. And there's human error involved, so it's not. But I'm talking about the understanding, the definition of the rule, right? You don't go 1, 2, no, 1, 2. That's the count. It's a visual, it's a tangible example of 10 seconds, right? And so Jack Reiss let himself open to how does he define spirit. Now, I'm going to go on record and say I've had many conversations with Jack Reiss, nothing of importance. Hey, how you doing? So I'm not leaning on the side of him being a racist. This video is not about him being a racist, but the definition of spirit. I don't know what spirit means. You understand? I have no idea what that means. It's too much interpretation. Whenever there's a rule in place, abide by that rule. Now, because of the 10 count. Now, you guys help me figure that out. You guys feel free to put in the comment section. I have no idea. I'm baffled that we're celebrating he used spirit of the law. Now, from a boxing purist perspective, do we want to give Tyson Fury a chance? Yes, but he didn't make the 10 count. You guys understand what I'm saying? He was staggering on 10. The fight is over. That's all I'm saying. You understand now? Walk to the left, walk to the right. I don't know if that's in the rule book I'm not gonna. I'm gonna interview a referee at some point, probably at the next fight, and I'll get some clarification on moving to the left and moving to the right because I've seen it done before. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I've never seen it done. I've seen it done. I've seen it on TV. I've seen it in person. So I can't say, but so I want to know if that's a rule or is that a statewide rule? Is it? I don't know what state I've seen it. Is it just the state of California? Is it Las Vegas? Is it New York? I don't know these things. So I'm not going to say he's guilty because of that, but I do know he got about 20 seconds, and 20 seconds is a lot of time. So, but I'm just leaning on, how do you define spirit? I don't understand what spirit means. And that's all, that's all where I'm coming from. In the spirit of racism, in the spirit. See, there's an undertone in everything that we do. And I'm going to use me as an example. If I see a black man make a mistake, I'm going to be more inclined to help him. Right? For real. I'm just keep it real G with you. If a white man sees another white man, he may be more inclined to help him. That's why in this situation, a 10 count is put in place. It's just flat out, squared out. You count the 10, you up, you win or lose. And I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to do a separate video on this. Tyson Fury knows he got knocked out. His dad knows he got knocked out. His wife knows he got knocked out. His brother knows he got knocked out. So you know what that means? They may be fearful of the rematch, because no matter how good Tyson Fury is, he got knocked down twice. He got knocked out once and knocked down another time. So that's my stance on it. I don't know how you define spirit. I understand, because I was a police officer. I was a police officer. So I'm not, I said a police officer. I was an explorer for 4 years when I was a kid. So I understand spirit of the law and a letter of the law. I fully understand all of that. And I used to do ride-alongs all the time. And I used to see, it was a sheriff. So I used to see deputies give people second chances and give people tickets and all that. So I fully understand and grasp all of that. So, but yet in a boxing match, I think the 10 count is put in place for a reason, especially when the man was knocked out cold. Now I can see if he was staggering and he came to at 8 and he's a veteran, but the man was not, in my humble opinion, the man was knocked out cold. And especially because I saw Adonis Stevenson earlier get put into a coma. These things got to be put in place. If Deontay Wilder hadn't to go wide on a few of those, right, all Deontay Wilder do was really had to rally. If he rallies, the fight is over. The last 30 seconds of the round when you're on the heavy bag, if he would have did something like that, the fight would have been over. So, so I just say this: Jack Reiss needs to define spirit of the law. I don't think Jack Reiss is a racist at all, but we do see. And this is thank you. I'm glad I extended this video. This is a great example of how I say you're not a racist when you trust your people more than you trust another kind. This quite possibly could be a great example of that. White man falls, he organically, without knowing to him, he gives the white man the benefit of the doubt. He doesn't hate black people. That doesn't make Jack Reiss a racist. You understand where I'm coming from? So at the end of the day, if I'm the ref, not maybe, if you get what I'm saying. So I just need him to define spirit of the spirit. I don't know what spirit means. That's such a vague and ambiguous term in this frame of reference when you have 10 seconds. He said he snapped 2 at 5. That means he was dead for 4. If he snapped at 5, that means he was dead for 5 seconds, right? You get what I'm saying? He was out unconscious for 5 seconds, and you let the man continue, and he didn't make the 10 count. He wasn't upright at 10 looking at you. All right? So anyways, man, that's what I believe, and that's what I feel on this situation. I know people are going to disagree. I'm going to keep on blocking people. I'm having so much fun blocking people. Oh, man, it's insane. I'm going to get to everybody. It's going to take a month. It's going to take a month and a half for me to get through everybody, but I don't want these motherfuckers on my channel. Matter of fact, our channel. I don't want these people on our channel. I don't. Let them go to, the other people. Let them go talk to them, because I have a mission, and I'm on a mission, and I don't need them. I don't need them to fulfill I don't need them. So I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to enjoy the ride, and I stand by Deontay Wilder knocked him out. And you know who else believed this? Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury believes he got knocked out. Tyson Fury's dad believes he got knocked out. Tyson Fury's wife believes he got knocked out. Tyson Fury's brother believes he got knocked out. Tyson Fury's wife and brother believed he lost the fight when the bell rang. So, I mean, that goes to show you, man, it's People, uh, people. I'll talk about that in another video. That's a 15-minute video. But Jack Reiss just defined spirit of boxing. I don't know what spirit of boxing mean. Are you? That is such an ambiguous term. Like I can say, I gave him a second chance because he's black. I can honestly say that. Why'd you help that man? Because he's black. Why did you root for Deontay Wilder? Because he speaks up for my people and he's black. I can say that. If Deontay Wilder makes a mistake, why did I give him a second chance? Because he's black. If Deontay Wilder makes another mistake, why did you give him a fourth chance, fifth chance? Because he's black. You get where I'm coming from? But in the sport of boxing, right? In that squared ring, I don't know why they call it a squared circle. In that squared ring, there's no room for interpretation. There are rules you must abide by. You understand what I'm saying? I don't believe in spirit of the law. Like, for example, in basketball, this is the great example I can give. When that clock strikes 0, the game is over. Who cares if the shot goes in after the clock goes off? It's over. In the NFL, if the motherfucker makes a 360 backflip catch, if 2 feet aren't in, it's not a catch, no matter how great it is. Dez Bryant, a few years ago against the Green Bay Packers, if I'm not mistaken, he made a catch and he fumbled through the end zone. Was against the Seattle Seahawks. I forget. He made a catch and he fumbled. He didn't complete the football action, right? By law, it was a fumble. The Cowboys get put out of the playoffs. But if you're thinking in the spirit of the law, obviously he made the catch, but he didn't make a football move. You get what I'm saying? Everyone remembers that. That was like 4 or 5 years ago. I haven't watched football in 2 years. You know what I mean? So you get where I'm coming from? In that ring, there's 10 seconds, period. I don't care if you're black, you're white. It's, in my humble opinion. So he's admitting, by him using the word spirit, he's admitting he gave Tyson Fury leniency. We'll never know if he would have given Deontay Wilder leniency. You understand what I'm saying? So everyone that watched it knew the fight was over. Jack Reiss is the only, listen, it is less than 1%. I didn't see the knockout. I'll be honest. I told you guys in other videos. Every fight, if the fight goes to the 12th round, I put myself in position to interview the most valuable person that y'all deem most valuable. And I thought it was Floyd Mayweather, and I couldn't get Floyd Mayweather, so I hustled over to get Shaq. He was sitting right next to Shaq, Mikey Garcia. So I missed, and I'm short, so I can't see over these people because by then in the 12th round, people were in the aisleways, and I'm squeezing in. As soon as the 12th round ring, I'm like, "How did you score the fight?" And if you watch my interviews, you can hear them announcing the scorecards and all that, but I just thought that was real odd though. But anyways, as I digress, I just want an understanding of what spirit is. Obviously, he gave Tyson Fury an extended period of time. You guys can. That's not a debate that he gave Tyson Fury a second chance when he was out cold. So if a fighter is out cold, I'm stopping the fight. I'm being real honest with you. You guys know I'm a pacifist by nature. I don't believe, man. I'm stopping the fight. If I see a motherfucker eyes roll to the back of his head, I'm stopping the fight. And obviously we'll never know because I'll never be a referee or a judge. But I know that man needs to go home to his family. And Tyson Fury has 4 kids and expecting one. This is no disspill. This is no discredit to Tyson Fury. I thought he did a hell of a job pushing the fight. It's just about Jack Reiss and defining spirit. I don't understand spirit. If a motherfucker makes a catch and is 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and it's not college, it's the NFL, it's not a catch. You understand? That's just what I believe. No matter how great the catch is, it's not. So anyways, man, barbershop conversation. Feel free to hit the subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.